I just bought the worst Ninja 250 I could find, and I'm gonna fix it in this video. Not in great nick. My name's James, I'm 21. I work for a motorcycle company, I do videos and stuff, so that's me. I'm vlogging really difficultly. I've just bought that heap. Whoa! Let me know what you think about this. I'm gonna try save that absolute heap. It's not really that bad, but it's definitely got spray paint all over it. It needs new chain, sprocket, cassette, fuel tank is fucked. And I low-key think the fork is leaking. It was kind of touch and go riding it here, so at least leave a like for the fact that I came out here to get this shot for you guys. But first, I'm gonna ride to Tesco's. I've got something really sick to show you, so I'll see you there. The AliExpress, oh my God, the AliExpress. Gone. I've got to avoid this fuel tank, because obviously I had to drill it open. Cut to that now. This is Jessie, the neighbour's cat. She's really sweet. That looks a lot better already. Sick. It was really messy. I don't have a lot of time. It's getting dark. This is a serious after work project, so I'm just cruising. What I want to show you at Tesco that I couldn't get was this. My photos made it into MCN. I thought it was pretty cool. I did some photos for the 100 on the beach for work at Mali Beach Mile. And yeah, front cover. Got some muck-off brake cleaner, which has got acetone in it, so don't use it on painted discs. And I've got some white spirits and some Q-tips and some cotton pads, and I'm going to remove all that spray paint because there's loads of spray paint everywhere. So let's get into it. Right, so the Ninja has had a full clean. It's time to start removing some of this spray paint. I'm using this muck-off degreaser, which has got loads of acetone in it. The spray paint is literally just running off. This bike's looking so much better already, but I couldn't have expected what came next. Ooh. Right, okay, two possibilities there. One, the spark plug shoe is damaged and it's gotten wet, or I just sprayed the electricals and it just went for a little drive, got a little bit off the temp. It seems great. So fingers crossed that was the only issue. I hope there wasn't water in there. Absolutely no idea why that bike was cutting off, but now it's time to get this horrible spray paint seat off. Man, that looks so sick. Oh, it looks so much better. What the hell? Oh, we've got some really cool parts in the back of the car. Stuff to do with this, and stuff to do with. But that's for tomorrow. The new seat is on and it looks awesome. I have loads of new stuff in the boot of the car, but I had to ride to work to get the chain and sprockets done. They had the right size sockets to get the wheels off. I also got straight to taking these horrible flaky mirrors off the bike. Fuck. Look, we arrived. It's gonna get seasoned with blood. This is the AliExpress handheld Dremel. Whew, sheesh. Oh. So just clean that up quickly and then we'll spray paint them. Let's get it done quick because we're running out of time. So I jumped straight into it. I started dremeling down all these surfaces, getting rid of all that flaky paint and making sure it was a nice smooth surface for the paint to grab onto. The AliExpress Dremel, when it runs out of battery, just stays on. Safe. Once the grinding's all done and a few mishaps from the AliExpress Dremel, I got straight into masking it up. This took so much time, man. This was probably the most labour intensive part of the entire bike. Oh dude, yeah, that was a really good one. Anyways, look, these came out really nice, so I just have to touch up these edges. But I'm going to do that with a Q-tip, but look how good that looks, man. on, they look sick, but that's the wrong way. Okay. So I threw the mirrors back on. The paint looks so good. Just a few little touch-ups needed, but we'll save that for later. Got this windscreen off. It looked horrible, and I decided to take the windscreen off, sand it down, and turn it into a blacked out windscreen. Light and frothy. Light and frothy. With the windscreen sprayed and dried and back on the bike, it's time to get the fairings and fuel tank off and actually see what this bike looks like underneath. I'm nervous. It was looking pretty drastic under there, so I went under there, cleaned it up off camera. I decided to touch up some of the patchy bits of paint with a nice bit of spray paint. Man, it looks so much better. There's still quite a lot of purple spray paint around as well, so that needs removing. So yeah, getting there. I really want to try and get this as far as possible this week, so pretty much there. I mean, it does really want an oil change, really desperately. It's black, so well, that's a bit gross. But other than that, man, bike is like solid, really solid, really rolling. So yeah, shout out to this bike for being lit. I've realised I have to order a new head unit for a gauge cluster unit for the cracked bit, and obviously I don't want to replace a gauge cluster because it's going to be mileage and all that stuff, which is just not something I even want to attempt to look at. So I want to take the cover off, but it's like 100 quid. Low-key the most expensive part, like the tank was 70 quid, and so far that's been the most expensive part, but I think the gauge cluster is going to take the crown on that. This is pretty fun. Let us see what we can do. A lot of this engine casing as well is hidden by the fairings, but it's just when you look in the fairings, it wants to look nice, you know, just add a nice bit of protection to it. So yeah, cleaning it up. So I got the bike on one of my trestles and I started cleaning that rear wheel. It looks horrendous, it's so damaged. I'm hoping that it can come off and I won't need to spray it. I also went around the top of the engine casing and clutch bolts to make sure they were nice, clean and ready for some extra paint, just to make sure they looked perfect and brand new. Made sure to get all the way at the back of this in the shock, make sure all of that's clean and clean off as much dirt as possible and assess the actual damage and situation of the parts.
Good to get a lick of spray paint.
Currently 5:20, Halfords closes at 6. I didn't realise the time, so shoot to Halfords, get more spray paint, try get some indicator bulbs and try to find some acetone brake cleaner, muck off brake cleaner. I hope my finger just wasn't in shot for all of that. But yeah, it is currently 30 degrees Celsius. Halfords shuts soon, so let's roll. Paint and acetone refresh from Halfords, it's time to get those rear passenger foot pegs off the bike. I decided to take them off properly rather than being lazy and doing it on the bike. I also jumped straight into the exhaust and gave it a polish. For this I'm using WD-40 and the Dremel as well as Scotch-Brite to make sure these pipes just look fresh. Right, so after cleaning the wheels, it was no dice, man, so I decided, screw it, I'm gonna paint them. So this is serious backyard mechanics, but I chucked it up on the centre stand. Scottish Paul, the housemate, came down to help, and we cut out some cardboard guides and started spraying the wheels. Made sure to get nothing on the brakes, nothing on the chain. I'm so surprised at how good we did this, but yeah, cleaned up super nice, got loads of spray paint. The wheels are gonna look fantastic. these for in here because they were really rusty, so cleaned them up and painted them. Looks sick. Right, Q-tip touch-ups, man. This is where all the minor details coming in, making sure all these bolts are black and looking fresh, as well as any rusty or unpainted bits that have come off during wear and tear. To be fair, it's pretty clean in here, but look at these cobwebs. That's just the kind of stuff I want to get gone. So we've got a nice little brush, and let's just go in here. This I'm not too concerned about, but we'll just get rid of it, you know. Right, this is the part that I've kind of been dreading. The most expensive part so far. Getting a new gauge cluster cover on. Right, so I took the brake clamp off and you can still see there's some paint in there. This wants some cleaning and this wants some touching up. Look at that. So it's a good thing I removed that, otherwise we would never have known. Oh wow. Different, man, completely different. That's so sick. Look how good, you can literally see me in it. Oh my days. So excited. This has been such a journey so far and I cannot believe how far I've come. Touching up all the final bits, making sure there's no spray paint left under all the nooks and crannies of this bike. There's a new fuel tank on in this, which I haven't shown you guys yet, but man, this bike is seriously shaped up. Cannot believe 3 weeks ago this bike looked like this. Damaged indicators, faded paint, chipped fuel tank, horrible chain and sprockets, and pink spray paint everywhere. I just can't believe how far this bike has come. Everything has come out so good on this bike. The fuel tank, the brand new fuel tank looks fantastic with the CNC'd race filler cap. The windscreen came out so good, the mirrors look fantastic. All the bits look brand spanking new and I cannot be happier. Well, here we go, man. I can't believe it's finished. It's been about 3 weeks of this bike and some really fun parts of it and some really shit parts, to be honest, but man, I'm so proud of it and I'm really glad of the way it's come out. And do you know what? It's so cool to be in a position to be able to afford this and to be able to do this. You know, I remember building my first ever bike with my dad, little PW50, rebuilding that, fixing the carb, and this is hardly a rebuild to be fair, but this bike just needed some love and it's so sick that I've been able to pull it all together, man, and it just looks seriously cool, man. I'm so excited about this bike. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been an absolute blast to film this, and yeah, look, I'll probably be doing more of these. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you would have changed or what you would have done different on this little Ninja 250. Let me know if you like it as well. I think it's such a cool bike. Some of the production quality was filmed on my iPhone, so if it is bad, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, let me know what you want to see next. If you want to see more of this or if I should just never do this ever again. Anyways, guys, see you around. Take it easy.